Hey, what's up guys, my name is Charlie. Today we're going to be reacting to some more Nostalgia Critic, and it's going to be a troll in Central Park. Oh boy, there's a lot of trolls on YouTube. No, but I didn't know there was a troll in Central Park. Yeah, this shall be very fascinating because I've actually never heard or watched this movie. Not that I know of, I can't remember anything about him. But a troll in Central Park, this shall be very interesting. I'm pretty sure it's just a guy on his phone seeing a mean Twitter post because he's a troll. Yeah, let's check out the video and enough of those bad puns. Let's go. Oh,
This
Jesus.
movie,
He doesn't look
I
happy.
mean, it's really fuck. Okay,
Oh.
I apologize. Fuck. Okay, I'm really sorry. It's just
Keep professional.
man, this is a bad one. I mean, just saying the title of this movie pisses me off. That's how bad it is. What? A troll in Central Park? This movie! A troll in Central Park. I mean, talk about pandering to your kids and not having any respect for their intelligence. Often considered Don Bluth's worst film, this movie doesn't even seem like a real kid's movie. It seems like a parody of a kid's movie. You know in a show when you see kids watching TV and some over-the-top nonsense is playing that obviously nobody put any thought into? You know, because it's in the background and nobody needs to pay attention to it. Yeah, imagine a whole movie like that. Just a complete waste of time that has nothing to offer. I don't care if it's innocent and cutesy, it's a piece of shit. With no constructive creativity that any audience member can see. I had to sit through it? No, you're gonna sit through it.
Oh god.
Let us venture through.
Why do I have to sit
Troll
through it?
Central
What did I do to deserve this?
God! So at first you think the movie's gonna be kind of cool.
I didn't do
There's
anything
some stark
bad, I'm
backgrounds, some
innocent.
neat-looking monsters, this awesome-looking
Well,
creepy
no one's
place is
truly
known as the
innocent.
Kingdom of
Everyone's
Trolls.
guilty of something.
And then
Ignorance.
our main character appears. His name is Stanley, and the only way to describe him is imagine Bilbo Baggins just ate the Lucky Charms leprechaun and got shit out through Dobie's anus. And that's the nice version.
I'm just a sweet William, I mean Stanley, to do
It's
it.
He's voiced by Dom DeLuise. Imagine, Dom DeLuise in a Don Bluth movie. It turns out he has a magic green thumb that can make precious, beautiful flowers appear. The
Let
only
me guess, they gotta
downside is
start
that
singing.
flowers aren't allowed in the Kingdom of Trolls.
Say, what was that?
This has started to become more and more like fucking YouTube
I
comments
laugh
from
to hide the uncontrollable
people
fear
who
of losing
troll
my
on Twitter.
mother.
No
I
happiness
thought I saw one
allowed.
of them, flower things. Oh,
These
well,
are YouTube
have a
haters.
rotten day.
this really
I'm a
summarizes
bad
out their kingdom. No
a
happiness
very
allowed.
bad
Everything
troll.
criticized.
Okay, this is what happens when you let your 5-year-old write the screenplay.
And then the troll says, I'm a bad troll.
Oh, that's good, son. And then the troll said, I'm a bad troll.
I have to go potty.
Oh, even better. And then he says, I have to go potty.
No, really, I have to go potty.
Yeah, go ahead, go potty. Still a good line, though. So Stanley goes to his house and, oh, God, as if hobbits couldn't get any gayer.
You know, Violet,
Oh,
what this garden needs is a big rosy posy right there.
But the other trolls suspect the pansy-growing pansy as they approach him outside.
For your crime, you are going before the #1 flower hater in the land.
Oh,
Gnorga.
Isn't that a weird name? Sounds like the sound you make when you
Gnorga.
sneeze and hiccup at the same time. Gnorga!
Yeah.
No face shall smile, no star
Ugh.
shall
What the
glow.
fuck is that?
Boy, Lindsay Lohan really let herself go, didn't she?
Oh wow. That is cruel. That's brutal.
So she is the queen of trolls and spends most of her
Queen
time
of
singing
trolls.
songs that would actually make Andrew Lloyd Webber sound.
I'm the king of trolls,
It
bro.
feels delicious to be so
a real good
vicious.
troller.
I'm Gnorga, the queen of mean.
I'm so animalistic to be cannibalistic. Bad is rad and I'm ballistic.
He is kind, he is good, he is gentle, and he is giving a bad name
Looks
to
like a
trolls
frog or something like that.
everywhere.
Like a leprechaun frog sort of.
Stone him.
Oh, trust me, I think enough people involved in this movie have been stoned.
Yeah, I think
Won't have him
enough
growing any more
people
of
have been
those
stoned.
things.
Need I remind you, we are bad trolls. So her husband recommends not
boy.
stoning him, but rather banishing him to a place without flowers.
I know a place, rock and steel, nothing grows. Why, it's a shoe-in for the tabloids.
So, without even knowing where the place he's talking about is, she sends him directly there. Yeah, she sends him to the land of rock and steel, where nothing grows, in Central Park, New York. Okay, did you
Wait,
guys
what?
even read your own script? There's flowers everywhere, you
Yeah.
morons! So he arrives in Central Park. Seriously, it's called a park. How can you not know flowers?
Everything grows there.
As he's given the traditional New York welcome.
Oh, hello.
Why didn't they
So he
send him
runs
to the
around
moon?
in, I
Nothing
guess,
grows
what's
on there. It's
supposed
just
to be
a...
chase scene,
But then
it
again,
goes
it's out of
on
space, there'll be...
forever. Come on, Blue, you're telling a story, not one of your Dragon's Lair games.
No oxygen to breathe. Let's kill it. What the fuck is this frog?
So he finally ends up under a bridge. Get it? Troll under a bridge, haha. As he decides to take rest in a giant bed of marijuana leaves. Hey, I think I'm starting to see the inspiration for this movie. Okay, so we cut to two
Sure this
kids
is
named
New
Rosie
York?
and Gus,
Sure this is
and
not
their
Canada?
parents who, for some reason, are played by
I
Jonathan
believe
Pryce
Canada
and Haley
marijuana
Mills.
is legalized.
Just listen to how well they
God
hide
bless
their
Canada.
British accents.
Honestly, God bless them all. God bless Canada. Legalize marijuana and weed. Whew.
Sounds
Best day
about
of your
convincing
life.
his house. Oh, come on, it's obvious. It's incredibly obvious.
The park will have to come later.
It always has to be later. Why can't we ever do what I want to do?
Your father works very hard to make our life nice, children. You have to learn to appreciate that.
Yes, we all have to appreciate what we have. For example,
Yeah.
I could have been the star of Saved by the Bell. I was the star of Saved by the Bell, and yet for some reason I'm not the star of Saved by the Bell. They're wanting to split my fucking ass! Sorry.
Sometimes you gotta
So
take
while
small
you're probably
pleasures in
wondering
the
why
things you have in
two
life.
British parents raise non-British kids, Gus puts a sign on the door to keep Maria, the housekeeper, out of his room.
Stay out, Maria. Hey, Rosie, wanna go with me?
Well, it does say privet, keeps out, so I guess I better
Privet.
follow the directions.
Privet. Does that say private?
Okay, this is why there's a
privet.
difference between a housekeeper and a babysitter. Didn't they teach you that in jolly old London? So the kids go down to Central Park where they get in all sorts of dangers. Thank you, Maria. As we listen to some of the brilliant dialogue that our writers came up with for Rosie.
Boat, bug, butterfly, flower, hi.
That's great, honey. Can you say these words as well?
Annoying, obnoxious, tedious,
So
stupid.
Rosie finally stumbles upon Stan as they partake in several minutes of undiluted filler.
Why is there like a dancing flower? What the fuck is going on? I know it's a cartoon,
And this is pretty
but
much it, people. Just a whole hour of watching things bounce and smile. That's the entire movie. Don't believe me? Just keep watching.
what's this cartoon ballet?
God, this is the equivalent of waving your keys in front of a baby's face. This
Yeah.
movie is on par with keys. Should he really react this way to a toddler kissing him?
Yeah.
If any people you knew reacted this way, especially in Central Park, I don't think you'd watch with charm and awe. I think you'd probably call the cops.
Oh, please, tell me your name.
Rosie.
He is being spoken
Rosie,
so many
did you
flowers.
hear- Rosie. Oh, yes, I like that a lot.
Tell a story!
Oh, and
Seriously, there's only so much whimsical pandering an audience can take. Do something of substance!
I like to close my eyes.
No, not sing,
Oh,
not sing!
oh, not another singing. No, please don't sing.
Absolutely green.
Oh.
Singing happy songs.
Good God. My
Uh,
Little Pony, the Care Bears, Teletubbies, Cabbage Patch Kids, the
Cabbage
Smurfs, Barbie, Pound Puppies, Rainbow Bright, Strawberry Shortcake, Barney the Dinosaur, all the High School Musicals, Gem, and the goddamn Get Along Gang are fucking bush compared to this. Oh, thank God, an interruption.
My boat.
So Gus comes across the troll and can't believe his eyes.
I'm a troll.
He's a good troll. Talking flowers. This is weird.
This is weird. Weird is what when your alarm clock goes off like 5 minutes early. This is an abomination of annoyance.
This isn't weird. This is
Gus wants to take
fucking
Rosie away, which
diabolically,
causes her to start
ludicrously
This
insane.
somehow gets the
Weird.
attention of
I would
the
use a
queen.
stronger word.
It's a baby crying.
Reminds me of that
Rosie's
troll reminds me of like that frog from
so
Flushed Away. That French frog.
There's probably millions of babies crying all over the world, but this one in particular I want to home in on.
Hey, this is serious.
Step aside, chumps. I'll show you how to make the kids smile.
So, because Rosie's crying seems to be the first big dilemma in this movie, the flowers try to cheer her up.
Come on, follow me.
Oh boy!
Oh god, please, no, this is gonna be a musical, ain't it? Or dancing. If this was live, people dressed as flowers, maybe like a live action
I can't
sort
take
of
this. I really
stage
can't.
performance.
This is the guy who directed The Secret of Nim, one of my all-time favorite movies. How did he bring himself to such a fucking low? I'll tell you how. It's that goddamn troll. Yeah, that fucking little troll. He's the cause of all of this, and I'm gonna give him a piece of my mind.
Hello, this is Stanley the Troll. Happy.
Stanley, how dare you destroy a great animator's career with your mere existence?
Oh, but I didn't, Mr. Critic. I'm sharing all the goodness that came from flowers, sunshine, and animals.
Oh, he's
that
been
smile
spoken a
with
lot of flowers,
Yeah,
alright.
but couldn't you make something with a little more intelligence and charm to it? I mean, this is so annoying.
But annoyance is part of my charm. I'm like that cute little puppy who barks a lot, or a unicorn's horn shoved up your ass, or pancreatic cancer.
Okay, look, I'm just gonna hang up. Obviously, I'm getting nowhere with you.
Be sure to share lots of hugs. Hugs.
Oh, God, there's more movie.
Oh
Okay,
god.
so the Queen of Trolls finds out that Stanley
Queen of
is still
Trolls.
alive, so she decides to rip off Alice in Wonderland and make Gus's tears literally cry him a river.
What's happening?
Literally, cry me a river?
She's put
What the fuck is this? Alice in Wonderland?
Stanley's Green
Crazy?
Thumb actually makes a larger boat. Hi, how can he do that?
Yeah.
As they float on the river of tears.
Fucking hell.
How's that happen?
You believed in saving your sister so much. Your power was stronger than Gnorga's.
But that's
Power? When did he have power?
Came from.
Why is he wearing like the
Anything
Flash
that's
t-shirt?
real
Like the
starts
lightning bolt
with
thing.
a dream.
Dreams are silly.
No, they're not. Look, Gus. See this boat?
Gus.
This is no ordinary
Gus.
boat.
Bus.
This is a dream boat.
Sorry, that's a
Wait, so if you
Benchwarmers
just dream that
movie
certain
quote.
things will exist,
Gus
they'll
Bus.
just magically
You'll get it if you've
exist?
watched the Benchwarmers.
That's
Gus Bus?
nuts!
I can't recover from
You
that
can't
one.
just dream for something to happen and expect it to magically happen. That's not how life works. Hell, if that was true, I would wish for a waterfall to drown those little bats. Oh, hey.
Yeah, it's getting good. Finally, maybe they'll die and this movie will end.
All right. Now I wish we had to crash and burn.
Here we
No
go.
way.
Oh,
This is
Ugh.
my dream, and nobody gets hurt in my dreams.
Son of a...
oh, son of a bitch.
Pretty.
Have a word with this
Hey,
guy.
how come your dreaming is so much more powerful than my dreaming?
Oh, that's because I have buttery butterflies, beautiful flowers, and the wasted talent of ex-Disney animators.
You are scum!
I love you.
So Stanley and the kids sail through a world of magic, literally done
A world
through
of
the
drugs.
power of dreaming. That's the only explanation.
And the power
What are you trying
drugs.
to teach our kids, movie? That if you
Magic
just
mushrooms
dream,
or
your
something.
dog will come back to life or your parents will get back together?
Yeah, it
God
doesn't
damn it,
work
you
that
need logistics and a system in place to execute that vision. This isn't pandering to your kids, it's simple logic.
Hmm.
Dreams don't happen by just dreaming, you make it happen. The phrase is follow your dreams, not just dream alone. That
Yeah,
makes no
don't
sense.
dream your
It's
dreams.
Like Jesus, this musical number
Put
is
your
still
dreams
going.
into action.
What's the point? What's the purpose?
Don't let
You
your
gotta
dreams
put on
be
the story. It's
dreams.
not funny, it's not
Sorry,
entertaining.
I'm saying a
Why
lot
is
of
it still
quotes
on?
for those who know that. Just do it.
No, you know what? I got it. I know what the intended audience for this was. This is for babies who are high. No, pets who are high. No, pets fleas who are high. No. You know what?
Why
this
is
movie
everything
was
happy?
intended for your wall. Just show it to your wall and maybe possibly it'll be entertaining. But to be honest, even that's doubtful. Here's the last wall that they showed the movie to.
Holy shit.
Should have rented Iron Giant.
So everybody sleeps because I guess it's the movie's nap time, as Ganon's wife here decides to go down to Central Park and destroy Stanley for good. So she obliterates all the trees as nobody calls the cops about it. And the kids wake up to find that Central Park daytime is looking an awful lot like Central Park nighttime. Kids decide it's time to go home as they wander through the wasteland. Okay.
What the
I think
fuck?
the bite sort of ruins whatever threatening effect you were going for there. So after an annoying chase scene, the Queen captures Rosie as Gus tries to get Stanley to help rescue her.
Yo, but what can I do?
What about all your powers, mister? You gotta believe, Green Thumb.
Yeah, tell
Yeah.
us, Crispy Al.
Yeah, roast
My
his ass.
prestidigitation is no match for Gnorga's magic.
Oh, sure! You're just saying that because you're scared to fight her!
That's
Did he
shocking.
actually suggest that somebody had balls in this movie?
I'd
Yeah.
help you if I could, but I can't. She'll turn me into stone, and I don't want to be recognized.
You'll never have a dream come true! And you know why?
Take your pick.
Oh god.
You're a coward!
Here's a guy.
So after Gus frees Rosie from the cage that wasn't even locked, the Queen and her husband chase after the two as she turns Gus into a troll himself. This sort of backfires though, as now he has the power to turn people into stone. Which begs the question, why did she turn him in the first place?
Rosie!
It's okay, kid. All you have to do is dream. Huh, I failed.
Let me guess, she's
So,
gonna
gee,
dream
I
her
guess
back alive
Rosie's
or
really
something?
dead. They're not gonna fake us out or anything, are
Yeah. Of course.
Rosie,
So Stanley finally nuts up and tries to defeat the Queen.
What do we have here?
Oh fuck. Battle of the duos. Thumb war.
So after they literally declare thumb war, Stanley
Yeah,
wins
thumb
with
war,
his
that's what I
claw.
said. That's what you did in fucking school or
But
something
I
like
guess
that.
the Queen uses her power of controlling thumbs.
Declaring thumb
Yeah,
wars.
that's one of her powers now. To use Gus's thumb to turn Stanley into stone.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy.
But then the Queen turns into a rose bush, it happens, which causes her magic to wear off and return Gus to normal. Which is weird, because that would mean Stanley would return back to normal as well. Oh, who cares? Our British parents return home for one more cameo as we find out the moral of this story.
This is like a no.
Yeah, that's right, there was a moral. Listen to this.
You know, your mother and I, we've thought of a few real fun things we could do today.
Dad, do you think today maybe we could do what I want to do?
Ah, so that's the slapped-on last-minute lesson of this tale. If you don't get what you want, demand
Ask
it
again.
more.
Yeah.
What a wonderful
What the
lesson
fuck?
for kids.
What
After
is
all,
this
just
lesson?
the boy
What's
who
the
politely
point?
asked,
Why can't we ever do what I want to do? I want to do what
So
I
what
want
did
to
he
do.
learn?
So
He
I
learned
guess it only
nothing.
figures he should get a reward for being so patient. Blow me. So they go to the obliterated Central
patience, of
Park
course.
as they place Stanley in the woods. Gus uses his magic thumb that he now has. Consistency? What's that? As it appears to have no effect on him.
Thank God.
Until...
No, God. He's alive.
Been taken up.
The amount of Monty Python scenes he uses.
So Stanley comes back to life. The kid's parents never turn around, so I guess they never see him. And he rebuilds Central Park with his enchanted power.
That's how the world can be if we just want it. Maybe 'cause no one's kind.
Okay, Stanley, going a bit too far now. Dude, Stanley, what are you doing? You're engulfing the entire city!
Yeah, Jesus, he's up. This is not a good thing. This is chaos.
God, was this your evil plan all along? To enslave the city to carnivorous
What's this,
plant life?
Batman?
Stop
Fucking
it!
Poison Ivy? Got loose?
Would you team up with Poison Ivy?
Yeah, that's what I just
Supervillain
said.
stuff.
Oh my
The world's
God.
economy is gonna
I was
collapse
thinking
because
the
New
same
York has been
thing.
overgrown
I
by
just
a
said,
giant
this is
pest.
what Poison Ivy would do. I was thinking of the video game.
And
God.
absolutely
genius, so Stanley enslaves New York because he
That is
can dream it, I
creepy,
guess,
how
and that's the end.
we
Boy,
both
this is a hard
fought
one.
Poison
I
Ivy.
love
That
Don
is...
Bluth, but this was shit.
I'm starting to think like the fucking
You
nostalgia
ever get
critic now.
stoned
That's
or
creepy.
drunk with a bunch of friends, and you were the first one to start
That's
sobering
that's
up and
scary.
realize how stupid everyone was
Just
acting?
getting creepy.
That's this movie. I mean it. I didn't even show you half of the pandering or the pointless filler that this movie had. It has no atmosphere, the characters are annoying, the lessons are tagged on, and it just makes no sense. It's junk food, brightly colored junk food for the mind. And I personally hate how it talks down to kids while offering virtually nothing in return. I mean, I don't mind mindless entertainment for kids, but it has to at least be entertainment. This is the kind of movie that
some
says
sort
children
of
will
funny
watch
joke or
anything,
something.
and it really pisses me off. In fact, I'm gonna call that obnoxious little troll one last time.
Posey, I love posies. Hello?
Hey, Stanley, you know, your movie inspired me greatly, and,
Oh, that's beautiful.
I think he's
and
trolling
I
him.
finally realized that I think I can dream just as strong as you can dream. Maybe even outdream you. So, I have a very special dream lined up for you right now. I hope you enjoy it.
Oh, that's wonderful, Mr. Critic. I sure hope that involves flowers and butterflies and... oh, excuse me, there appears to be a porcupine growing out of my anus. Wow, yes, that's incredibly painful, actually.
Jack of the
yes,
beanstalk
incredible amount of
growing
pain.
out of his ass.
No, now it's transformed into a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Hello, Mr. Lizard, how are you? Oh, God, he's eating my organs! He's eating my organs! Oh, God! Oh, no, this is incredibly bad!
Yes.
Oh, no, I need those...
I'm the nostalgia critic, I remember, so you don't have to.
Enchanted Nads. What is it with the nostalgia critic?
I'm a bad troll.
Honestly, that's the end of the video. But honestly, what is it with the nostalgia critic constantly talking about bulls? I mean, he's always talking about dark bulls, and you know, always a bulls reference. I don't know what the nostalgia critic subliminally messaging in his videos. Always constantly talking about bulls. I mean, what is it, self-projecting or something like that? I have no idea. I don't get the reference, so to speak. Or reference, so to speak. I mean, why is he constantly always talking about bulls? I mean, it's the only thing he keeps talking about. Yeah. A Troll in Central Park. I've never seen this movie, nor do I ever want to see this movie. From what I've observed, I don't think I can take any more fucking cartoons that are really bad, and they just start singing and dancing, and then they think it's a good movie. You know, I don't like movies that just do that sort of cartoon style animation and just sing and dance and think it's all going to be roses and peaches. You know, there's got to be something funny about it. It's got to be actors that we know, something familiar, something we can relate to. I can't relate to anything about this movie. There's nothing that's good about it. Now, I'm not going to say it's the worst movie ever. It's god-awful. But there's nothing that satisfies me. None of the jokes. There's no point to it. There's no meaning. It's just one acid trip of craziness. Maybe the only thing I could give it a point for is the sort of animation. Now, I know the drawing, so to speak. I know it isn't incredible. It's not the Da Vinci paintings or anything like that. It's incredible, but it is respectable. You know, it's all right. You know, it's okay. It's, you know, I've seen worse. You know, so to speak, the animation and all the dancing flowers, even though as crazy as that, I think that alone deserves a point. Just the sort of style, the madness, creativity. Even though it was crazy and bad and the movie's bad, but I think just a point for that, just 1 point. Every bad movie deserves at least 1 point, if it deserves it. And the animation, I would give a point for that. As for the jokes and all that sense of humor crap, if there were any, absolutely not. It doesn't deserve any. Yeah, if you like this video, make sure to give a like, comment down below, and make sure to subscribe to my channel if you enjoy my content. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.